Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dead by Daylight coaching video. Today we're going to be coaching a rank 6 Gordon on the old PS4, and this one was taken back before the Ruin nerf. I've been looking through all of the submissions and a lot of them just aren't usable. They're just really bad quality, stuttery, blurry messes. So we've had this is probably the best one I can find right now. There are some videos that are decent quality, but there's just not much to go over. I've had a lot of Survivor videos in which they just do the gens in 5 minutes and barely have a chase. I'm like, well, cool, you can hit a skill check, because there's not much more feedback I can give you. Right, here we want to pounce straight into her. Lovely, clean, great start. So this video should be a little bit longer than most matches that you see nowadays, because actually Ruin is an aspect here. Right, so she doesn't mind game, she holds W. I see you pausing there for a moment. You're about to consider mind gaming, but you heard her just running away in a straight line. So we've learnt this. We know now not to bother mind gaming. Just run after her. Balance landing, carrying. I think she's fine now. Should be either a pounce or a swing right now. Yeah, swing. Save the best for last. Lovely. Clean, clean. So far, so good. The only thing that could have been optimized a bit is the fact that you hid the portal in the bathroom. You went all the way to the back and then tucked it behind the shower. I would have just set it in the middle of the door. The portals are actually totally invisible until you've used them. And generally, once you've used them, they'll probably break them anyway, so I don't bother hiding them, because chances are you'll have to reset it anyway. Alright, so they unhook when we're right next to us. Alright, we want to ignore the Jane, let's... Okay. For an old time video, when Ruin's a thing, we don't... This is unnecessary. I'm glad there's a DS. This is unnecessary right here. Like, she got farmed, I think, unless she 4%ed. If she 4%ed, then you can have her, but I think someone came to rescue her. There's a lot of scratch marks. So I'm pretty sure someone rescued her. So in that scenario, we should punish the person that's blatantly farmed her in front of us. There's no reason to tunnel. There's 5 gens left. I don't think there's any need for it. Yeah, there's scratch marks. Someone's obviously just unhooked. It's a Claudette who's now doing the chest. So we've taken a DS. Now we're gonna commit to her. We're gonna go to the Claudette. Okay. That could have been completely avoided by just, you know, playing nice. Alright, so they get our Ruin. Right here, we can get a lunge. We can actually hit this. Bit slow on the odd reactions there. So if we look again, so we lunge, and we see he's already fully turned. It's a very slow 360. This is one of the worst 360s I've seen in a long time. And he's completely off the screen, and we still haven't even started turning yet. Probably sensitivity will be an issue when we start turning, but the thing is we haven't even started turning yet, so we can't blame sense. This is just really, really slow reaction times. I'm sure you know what went wrong here. I don't really need to explain it too much, but just know you've got to be prepared for this sort of stuff. You've always got to expect it, and dead hard as well. Expect the dead hard. Expect the 360. Expect the dead hard. All you have to do to counter them is just expect them. Right, so we're back on his tail again. He's left. Lovely, lovely. No, no. This loop's too short for a pounce, unfortunately. So we just have to commit to the mouse one. Okay, your mind games are a bit sloppy here. Is this a PS4 problem? That lunge was really short compared to PC. The last PS4 submission was the same. So here in the mind games, right? Oh, not far enough. About here, right? Fucking right here. So here, if we look the same way here and then just move left and right, it doesn't really confuse him, because he can see you and he can see that you're looking at him. So it becomes very obvious that all you're going to do is mimic him. So what you want to do to mind game is look that way, and then, so look as if you're going to walk here and just backpedal, just move your left analog stick down and walk backwards, because he'll see you looking that way and he'll think, oh shit, the killer's going to be here, so I'll go this way. So even though you're looking this way, you actually walk this way. It saves you a lot of distance because it will be a few moments before he realizes, oh shit, he's not actually walking that way, he's walking this way, I'm going to go back. And you've already caught up to him. Just how we want to handle that. So you did it sort of towards the end there, you walk backwards a bit. Lunge is really short. Is this a console thing? Let me know, guys. Or if I just keep getting submissions from people who let go of the lunge button early. Yeah, these lunges are really short compared to PC. Compared to what I'm seeing in my matches. Oh! Behavior. It's 2020. You gotta sort your racist video game out behavior. This is not okay. Right, so there's a Claudette right in front of us who we can't see because Dead by Daylight. We finally find her. Should be pouncing on aim to the left. You want to imagine a little crosshair in the dead center of your screen, because obviously we were very, very clearly looking way to the right. Like our crosshair is going to be about here. Yeah, we need to be looking there. I think even my crosshair was a little bit too to the left, but yeah, the point is, yeah, we need to get better at that. That should have broken the pallet. I think it's just because we're at an angle, the game didn't like the angle. That should have been a broken pallet, but either way, it was no hit. Did you see the Claudie? We haven't tried mind games, cut her off. Nice, nice, nice. And again. Should have lunged already, should have lunged already, should have, yeah. You got to lunge when they stumble. The reason you want to lunge is, you're saying, what if they have balanced landing? I don't want to lunge if she has balanced. But that's another reason why you do. Because you could have hit her by now. Her hitbox extends like all the way up to this line here. This line, it extends all the way above here. You can hit them before the balanced landing kicks in. She doesn't even have it, so that's even more reason to have lunged already. Then we panic and miss, and she gets the pallet. So just note that mid-air lunges are very, very forgiving. They will hit the survivor even when they blatantly shouldn't. We're losing gens for days here because we're just not getting hooks. We're not getting any form of pressure. Cool. Yeah, we've had 3 stacks of Save the Best for Last all match. Oh, well, not all match. I think we may have lost some from sessions, maybe. But yeah, 3 stacks isn't looking too good. That's how we know we haven't really done all too much. How deep are we? 6 minutes. Despite the fact that we haven't done amazingly, the 6 minutes is a little bit ridiculous already. Hopefully we can at least get to 9 minutes before the matches or the last gen's done, but I doubt that. Alright, we hear footsteps. Invisible Claudie. Lovely. Getting 4 stacks now. 2 more and we've got a perk. Alright, the blood was left. There we go, she's there. In the corner. Right, okay. So, I get that you try to follow the blood. You're playing on console, so I'd imagine you're playing from a TV. Like we can see the blood here. And then you start looking around for the blood, like where is it? We can see the shadow already, and we can see her. We walk past. You're just very, very slow to react. We do get her, but these very slow reactions it's adding up a lot. Because it's not like our reactions are a little bit slow either. We are, just taking a very, very, very long time to react to pretty much everything that happens. And obviously, I know it's harsh, but at the end of the day, playing killer is harsh. It's a very, very demanding role to play. It's very, very demanding. I think this is the obsession as well. It's not really worth committing to the obsession because we have got to save the best for last. And she's taking us away from our hook. She's taking us away from our pressure. She's dropping pallets for days. And normally, chasing someone who gives you free pallets is good, but we've got 1 gen left. We can't afford to anymore. We should have just left her and stuck near the hook so we can go for whoever it is that unhooks them. I'm not saying camp, and I'm definitely not saying tunnel, but I'm saying punish the unhooker. Always punish the unhooker. Right. I think he must have had a sprint burst. Even if he did have a sprint burst, kind of was a bit of a weird lunge. Right, so we start chasing the Steve. Right, he's heading across there. We hear this gen's tired a bit as well. And there's a Claudie as well. Okay, we've got 2 of them pressured. This isn't too bad now. Closing the gap a bit. Closing the gap with lunge is actually more efficient than walking, even despite the nerf. Or a quote-unquote fix. Basically, they made a change to Gordon to make it so that pouncing doesn't get you further than walking, but it still does. It's still way more beneficial. Should have lunged already. I get you're waiting for the dead hard, but they're just... when they're stumbling, I don't think they even can dead hard. And if they can, then they never do. So yeah, we should have already done that. Right, teleport up there. Oh, they broke it. That's a bit of a sticky one. Head straight over. We can hear this gen. We need to kick this gen. I don't even chase someone right now. Just kick the gen. We've got Pop Goes the Weasel as well. Lovely. Good one. Right, now head down to the hook, because they're going straight down to the hook right now. Go to the hook. Go to the hook. Go to the hook. Where are we going? What are we doing? This is the epitome of what we want to not do when playing killer. We've actually taken our potential snowball and just thrown it out the window with that. And with 4 people alive and 1 gen left, we can't afford to do that. Like, so we go here. We head upstairs, right? They get the unhook. We Pop Goes a Weasel. So Pop Goes a Weasel the gen. Lovely. And then they unhook. We go here. If we understand survivor brains, once again, playing killer, you have to be above human to play killer. Like, ridiculous. You have to get into the survivor's brain. You have to know, just know where they are, what they're doing, and why they're doing it. We know that they're going for that hook right now, just based on internal clock timings in our brain. We know that they're going there. So setting a portal down was good, but as soon as we've done the portal, we head straight there. I think there's a hole just behind here, so we can drop down straight on top of them and pressure the unhook. But instead, we literally walk the other way. And I don't think this is out of fear from tunneling, because you blatantly tunneled that Jane at the start of the match when we had 5 gens, so... I don't think that's really a factor for you. There's the Jane. She's the obsession now, though. We don't want the obsession. We don't want her. If we can pounce her, it's nice, but it's not going to happen. Yeah. That one wasn't your fault directly. It was a very slow sense. You did actually react well, so fair play for that. But yeah, slow sense. If you haven't already, this is for anyone who plays on console. If you haven't, put your sensitivity on the absolute maximum one possible. It will still be very, very slow. But, you know, the higher sensitivity, the better chance you have at the game. Right, so we get a nice hit. We can commit to this guy now. If he gets that vault, we leave and go back to the gens. We leave. Good. Yes. Good. Very good. Very, very good. That's amazing decision making. I love it. Amazing. That's good. Free hit on the Jane. Take it. There's no chase here. Lovely. Yes. You just snapped. I don't know what happened. You just went, right, no more of this bullshit. I'm gonna win now. That was 2 amazing decisions immediately. Great. You actually went for the airtime lunge as well. Then we kick the gen with Pop Goes a Weasel. Yes! Love it. This is great. Then we check on this gen. Not much there. Then we go for the bottom right gen, just to see how far it is. Hopefully this girl or guy. We can hear the gen, that's fine. Right, yeah, commit to the chase then. We can hear it in the background. We don't need to pressure the unhook because this guy's here. About this lunge, we're really, really close. Now, I get lunge, you know, you could have potentially lunged him and hit him instantly, but you have a long recovery time from pounce, plus he gets the on-hit boost. Whereas we would have 6 stacks of Save the Best for Last for hitting him, which means we can catch up way faster. So we spend an extra 1.5 seconds catching up, and we save an extra like 3 seconds. So it's just really really nice. If we go for the save the best for last. Lovely. So we're at 6 now. This is where 6 stacks is where save the best for last becomes an actual perk, because at anything below 6 it's just an empty perk slot. Alright. And we're not committing to that. Now if we look here, we'll see that there's maybe 1 pallet there, but it's really easy to get rid of that pallet quickly. And then a drop. And then we've gotten rid of both god pallets down below. So this guy, I think this guy doesn't have balanced either. So for once, I would say commit. And the reason is we've just checked on all the gens and they're completely good. They're barely touched. This guy's injured and he effectively has 1 pallet and then death. So this is just where we quickly clean up really quick and quickly get back to the hooks. The gen, sorry. But we leave him and let go. So the match has passed, well, it's just about to hit 12 minutes. So we're actually looking pretty good for things now. Should have lunged already. There we go. 7 stacks. Oh, it's feeling nice. Could get a cheeky lunge here. Pounce is the word I'm looking for, not lunge. Where is she? There we go. Go on, go on, go on. No pallet, no pallet. Commit. The lunge does seem... The lunge lasts the same distance, but it doesn't propel you forward as much as it does on PC. It's weird. The lunge just doesn't have as much thrust behind it. It's really weird. It's nowhere near as much distance covered as on PC. There's nowhere near enough thrust on it. I don't know what's going on. It must be a console bug. That's actually really, really big, that bug. Unless it's something to do with you not holding your analog stick forward all the way. But I highly doubt that. Right, they've gotten that gen, that's fine. We've stalled this out for a long amount of time. It's scratch marks this way, we want to follow around. Chances are they are rotating to the hook, but we're not sure. At this point, the gens are, you know, the gens are done. Just secure, just secure. No need for that. No need for this. We've got 8 stacks to save the best for last. She's point blank range. Just hit her. Just hit her. We could save the best for last enables hardcore snowballing on mouse 1 killers. That was just, it doesn't affect lunge or pounce, sorry. Now she gets pallet. So we've thrown away our only kill here. Yep. Okay. That is unfortunate. Last person, I presume, gets hatch. No, they get door. Right. I can understand you're probably stressed because you were down to 1 gen in 5 minutes or 6 minutes, something like that. That was definitely rough. But then, the rest of the match just lasted, you know, you got 6 minutes out of 1 gen. That's kind of, you know, really, really good. So, issues that we've seen are that your reactions are really slow. I think it's because you're scared to miss a lunge, but you refuse to lunge out of fear of missing, and then when you do lunge, you miss anyway. So, I would say just go for it, because there's a lot of faster chases you could have, you know, ended with, you know, by taking these hits. Some questionable prioritization choices, you know, like, you know, switching targets randomly, or at the start, the tunneling of the Jane was completely unnecessary. You saw that she was farmed, you took the DS to the face, and then you leave her anyway. It's like, I wouldn't take the DS regardless, because she obviously got farmed. And then once we've taken the DS, we leave her anyway, so we took it for even less of a reason. At the end, when you started, like, you just suddenly snapped, and you just started doing some really nice things. That was good. We need to see more of that. That was really, really good. Other than that, obviously Ruin's now going to be gone, so I want to see what happens if he's playing nowadays. Obviously he doesn't have Enduring maxed out, so he might not have all the perks he wants. Pop Goes the Weasel actually was really lucky this match. It served us a lot, because they just didn't do much with that last gen, so we could keep setting it to 0. overall, I say that, you know, just need to work on the things I've mentioned in this video, and you should see a bit of an improvement. If anyone here also plays on console, let me know what's going on with this lunge, because this lunge just isn't like PCs. It's just got no thrust behind it. Let me know what's going on, if that's a bug or if the player's doing something wrong or if that's normal on console. I don't know. Let me know down below, guys. But thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.